Hey, my name is Connor, and welcome to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto markets. In this video, I'll be speaking about Leserve DAO, which is an Olympus DAO fork that will soon be launching on the Terra blockchain. So if you want to learn about Leserve before it does go live, so that you can beat the masses to it, if that does interest you, then this is the video for you. So be sure to stick with me until the very end. And if you are new to Crypto Empire, go ahead right now and smash that subscribe button down below and turn on all bell notifications so you don't miss any future videos, and let the gains be with you. So here we are on Leserve.finance, which is the official Leserve DAO website. Now, Leserve DAO is not out yet. Nobody can buy it. Nobody can stake it for an insanely high APY passive income yet. The reason why it's not launched is because they cannot just copy and paste the code of Olympus DAO like all of the Ethereum virtual machine based blockchains can do, such as Phantom, Binance Smart Chain, Avalanche, etc. Because Terra is built within the Cosmos ecosystem. In the Cosmos ecosystem, projects are built on the Cosmos SDK, Cosmos Software Development Kit, and the programming language primarily used within the Cosmos ecosystem is Rust, while Ethereum uses Solidity primarily. So they can't just copy and paste the code, they need to basically build it from the ground up, and that is why they did not just launch the project right away. But with that being said, let's focus on Leserve right now. So welcome to Leserve. This is the first decentralized treasury-backed reserve currency protocol running on the Terra blockchain, built for the next generation. Now, it's built on Terra. Of course, Luna, in my opinion, will be the number 3 cryptocurrency, and I am very bullish on the whole entire Terra ecosystem because of the DeFi protocols being built there. The projects tend to be of higher quality when they are built on Terra, because like I said, you can't just start forking, copy, and pasting everything that's already been built on Ethereum. You really need to put your attention and time into it and build it from the ground up. So the treasury, that is how these DAOs primarily make their money. It's all about the value of the treasury more so than the market cap. If you want to learn how Olympus DAO and all the other DAO forks work, go watch my previous video. I'll put a card up right here. But we can read the treasury is backed by a basket of assets that ensure each token has an intrinsic value greater or equal to 1 UST. The protocol autonomously controls the treasury and reserve to ensure neutrality, objectivity, fairness, and transparency. And then the community, of course. So Leserve is an open protocol that puts its token holders at the forefront of every decision by allowing them to propose and enact changes. That is what a DAO is, a community run. Obviously, when it first does go live, the team, the developers, will run the protocol, but over time, we'll be able to read this later on. Basically, all of their documents are in their Medium right now. They don't have an official docs page, but they talk about how they're going to be transferring the power or the ownership of the protocol to the DAO, to the community, and they talk about their process of how they will do that. So moving on, we can see the vision of Leserve. They are building a reliable, scalable, and policy-controlled reserve currency system that enables and facilitates a complete detachment from the traditional world of finance. So they're really kind of just breaking the system here, which is really what Olympus DAO did. You absolutely love to see it. It's very encouraging. And it really goes to show you the promise of cryptocurrency and the limits and the potential. It's really unlimited. So we can read right here, powered by the state-of-the-art technology, I would assume. So Terra, of course, Terra is the blockchain protocol that offers the core infrastructure for a decentralized economy and allows us to develop financial innovations. Terra.js is a JavaScript software development kit for writing applications that interact with the Terra blockchain while providing a beautiful user interface. And like we said, it's built on the Rust programming language. And then React as well. React is a declarative, efficient, and flexible TypeScript framework for building the decentralized Leserve application. And then IPFS, the Interplanetary File System, is a peer-to-peer hypermedia protocol which will be used to host our decentralized infrastructure. So very interesting stuff. This website does not have too much information. I highly encourage you, if you want to join the community, you need to join their Discord group. Of course, you should follow them on Twitter, as you can see over here, at Leserve DAO on Twitter. Go ahead and give them a follow, but really you need to join their Discord. Now, let's head on over to their Discord, and of course, a lot of people want to know how to get on the whitelist. This project isn't out yet. It's highly anticipated, so we can read right here in the FAQ section of the Discord how to whitelist. Leserve DAO aims to be as inclusive as possible while simultaneously rewarding early adopters. We will disclose more information regarding our whitelist processes at the appropriate time. Brief addition, we are happy with all the new server boosters, but won't be narrowing our criteria down to just Nitro users. So I would assume if you do join from an invite link, it would help the person who did give the invite get a whitelist spot. So if you want to support the channel, support myself, go ahead right now in the description of the video and join the Discord through my link. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you for your support. Next FAQ in the Discord is, when will you launch? So given Leserve is built on Terra, we cannot and will not fork the OHM codebase. Like we said, line by line, building a robust protocol takes time. We aim to involve our community at every step of the way, and we'll give much more specifics when we are confident we can meet our deadlines, etc., etc. Now this is a very key part right here. What sets Leserve apart? So the team says that there's so much to talk about here. So next to the native assets Terra has to offer, which can be incorporated into their vaults, such as UST, of course, the decentralized stablecoin of choice that will completely dominate the stablecoin market and take over and eat everything, including USDT, USDC, DAI, etc. We can continue reading right here. Being able to utilize the Cosmos IBC, inter-blockchain communication, Leserve can become the reserve currency for the whole ecosystem, from Thorchain to Chronos to Secret Network and beyond. Next to our underlying tech, Leserve has ambitions to build a vibrant community and set a new standard as to what it means to be a DAO. Stay tuned for more. So what about the team? Is the team doxed? So had we wanted to make a rug, we would have just launched an EVM compatible chain. We feel the need to dox our team is not necessary. We are confident our product will speak for itself. All right, so the team is not doxed. Keep that in mind. But it's built on Terra, and we have to kind of give them the benefit of the doubt here that they aren't going to just rug pull and take our money, because they're putting a lot of time into this. Let's head on over to their Medium. And, you know, these are not just articles that were thrown together very quickly. They put a lot of time into these articles, and of course they're building a protocol from the ground up right now. So we have to assume, give them the benefit of the doubt, that they are actually here to serve the community at large and not just rug. So now looking at their Discord, they are releasing chapters. This is pretty much their document section. They don't have a white paper yet. They don't have an official documents on their website, but they do have their Medium. So we can get a lot of information from these articles. I encourage you, if you are interested in Leserve, to read this Medium, read all of the chapters, get up to date on exactly how this does actually work. But we can go ahead and read right here. Their mission is, of course, to be the decentralized reserve currency on the entire Terra and Cosmos ecosystem. And we can read that Leserve aims to leverage the underlying functionality and mechanics of Olympus. However, their vision is grander. They see Leserve as a powerful protocol that is empowered by the strong DeFi ecosystem on Terra. We recognize and acknowledge that the design of Terra is for protocols to interact with one another, which is why it is our goal to fully leverage the Terra ecosystem by eventually securing strategic partnerships and seeking integrations with other DeFi protocols. So like we already discussed, they want to partner up with other DeFi protocols on Terra, and then of course launch on other Cosmos SDK chains through the inter-blockchain communication power of the entire Cosmos ecosystem. Then of course it is a DAO, so a decentralized autonomous organization, which does give the power of governance to the entire community for stakers, for governance token holders, etc. And then moving on, the launch, of course. When launch is the question everybody asks right now, and they don't have a date, so stay tuned, follow them on Twitter, join their Discord, and then you will be able to know right away as soon as this protocol does actually go live. So of course with these DAOs, it's most important to build up the treasury, build up all the assets in the treasury. So in their treasury, they will have, of course, UST, they'll have native Luna, Terra Luna coins, and then they'll have liquidity provider tokens. Because remember, DeFi 2.0, these protocols want to own their liquidity. They want to get all of the swap fees. They don't want to have to worry about people providing their liquidity. They want to own it themselves, which does give a lot of stability to the entire protocol. So that means there's no more mercenary liquidity where people will just provide liquidity where they get the best return and then quickly hop to the next DeFi protocol, getting these inflationary protocol tokens, and then it's really just a never-ending rabbit hole. So Leserve wants to own their liquidity, of course, like every other Olympus DAO fork out there. And then we can also read that Leserve is ready to explore the inclusion of more yield-generating assets such as Anchor Protocol, Prism, or Mirror together with the community after the protocol is successfully stabilized. And then, like we already discussed, the Cosmos Expedition, they want to be the decentralized reserve currency for all of these other projects built within the Cosmos ecosystem. So then we can move on and read right here the last part of chapter 1. How do they make money? So we can read, we acknowledge and recognize that this is not only about amassing the biggest treasury possible, it's about figuring out the additional added value in the services that we can bring and deliver to the Terra ecosystem. The potential profit generated from any such services would go directly to staked LSRV holders. So if you're staking Leserve and they're doing a lot such as using Anchor, Mirror, or Prism. All the profits generated from those protocols will go to you if you're staking LSRV Leserve tokens. So a lot to look forward to in my opinion for this. I definitely want to start staking from day one and capture the power of that compounding interest. Let's read a little bit in chapter 2 basically. So how do they plan on getting assets into the treasury? Of course, with all of these DAOs, the biggest thing is the value in the treasury. So how are they going to get assets into it? They're going to sell bonds. And they're also going to be selling bonds of other protocols, which is very interesting. We can go ahead and we can read right here that there's no linear vesting of bonds. Payout is at the end. And then this is key right here. Bond payouts are staked at the time of purchase. Bonds sell for LSRV tokens directly. So this is similar to what Hector is doing on the Phantom chain, where basically you go and buy a bond and it's staked automatically as soon as you buy it. So you don't have to wait for that bond to actually expire 5 days before you actually get your tokens, and then you can stake, missing out on 5 days of compounding interest. No, it's when you buy a bond with Leserve, you get LSRV, and that starts accruing interest right away. And then the last bullet point right here, we can offer bonds with different discounts and different lockup periods, 5+ days, etc. So this is very encouraging. You're going to be able to get those LSRV tokens from buying bonds directly from the protocol. And then the last part is about governance. I'm not going to go too in depth into this. Basically, they want to make it a fully decentralized autonomous organization. They want to transfer the power and the control from the team and the developers to the community at large. And of course, a DAO is how that is made up. So we can go ahead and read right here. It is in our utmost interest to shift and direct Leserve to a truly independent DAO structure as soon as possible. They believe that it will be feasible and viable for Leserve to achieve full DAO governance 12 months after launch and stabilization of the protocol. So that is very encouraging. I encourage you to read this chapter 4, on the governance and their process. I'm not going to be going through all of this. I just wanted to make this video to get Leserve on your radar in your reticular activating system and get ready for that launch, because it will be happening soon. And if you were early and you stake from day one and you let it compound, it could potentially be absolutely insane gains. Of course, this is not financial advice. It's not even out yet, but definitely have Leserve on your radar. Join their Discord. Use my link in the description below. Of course, it helps me out. I do appreciate that. And of course, you join the Discord for any new updates. You get access to them right away. So Leserve DAO is an Olympus DAO fork that will be launching soon on the Terra blockchain. Of course, it will offer the insanely high APYs that we see with Olympus DAO and all of its forks. However, because Leserve will be built on Terra, it will be able to be deployed on all of the Cosmos chains through inter-blockchain communication, which does expand its use case a lot. So I'm really looking forward to Leserve. I want to hear from you now though, because I did enough talking in this video. Are you looking forward to Leserve? Leave a comment down below. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure you let me know by leaving a like. And if you are new to Crypto Empire, go ahead right now and smash that subscribe button down below and turn on all bell notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And my name is Connor from Crypto Empire, and I will see you in the next video.